Hello everyone, it is I, your wintry neighborhood Winterspelll. I welcome you back to another episode of Kingdoms of Amalur, and I hope everyone's having a great night. We're checking our sound. Alright. So last time we started the Scholia Arcana quest line, which again is not a gigantic quest line, but it's an important faction to complete if you want to play a mage character, which we are, because of all the items and the twist of fate you can get. So we discovered the existence of the Sorceress, and now we are searching for her. The Scholia Arcana member we battled last time had been possessed by the Sorceress, and now we're trying to find a missing adept, who most likely has either been taken over or something else not so great is going on. So we're meeting our contact here in Talarain. See, right next to him. So let's just go ahead right over. Don't need that. Take that to sell. I will always take lockpicks. You know what I always say? Always loot the bodies. If there are none, make some. Yeah, I gotta come on this side. There we go. Yes, I will take that. It'll be good to break it apart. I will take that. Pretty much anything I can break apart. Because once we get our smithing up, because we're focusing on, of course, you know, the smithing and the detecting, we'll be able to make really powerful weapons and armor.
Pyroclastic resonance, body temperatures still well above ambient, and freshly broken earth.
So they're fresh bodies.
Forgive my manners. You were sent to meet a contact, and here I am, Jubal Calidus, Archsage of the Scholia.
Oh goodness, we found the
If
Archsage.
you'd be so kind as to ready your weapons, I believe we are about to be attacked. You
Sounds
will be
normal.
in my thoughts.
Well, these guys are not difficult to take out. Kaboom. Where is he? Oh, there you are. I don't know why you're hiding. Man, I love chakrams.
Wasn't it? Ethan did not exaggerate your prowess, but it was a pity what happened to this caravan.
What is that green stuff?
I followed their trail from Melaglir in the hope that they carried a letter from the missing.
I love the castle in the background. It's just really pretty.
Correct.
Castles are not really the greatest places to live, but man, they're pretty
The
looking.
message names a likely suspect.
Patrick
Continue on
Morgan.
again to Melaglir. Speak to this Patrick Morgan and find what befell our missing colleague.
Alright.
I am not accustomed to being questioned by anyone, even newcomers as promising as you.
Ooh, that's a little arrogant.
See to your task, neophyte, and remember, whatever attacked Adept Fell is not.
I mean, it's not like I'm questioning you, dude. I just kind of want to know what's going on.
In my thoughts.
Alright, so we're heading all the way over here. Not bad, it's just right over there. Yeah, that one misses a lot. I mean, it's still good, but they kind of have to be right in front of you. Come on. At this point, though, I am tanky enough to take some hits. So I'm really not worried. I will take that. And, ooh, that's a nice bit of gold right there. Oh, hey, it says I got a new follower. That's really cool. I think it said Nick Kayers. Well, Nick, welcome. I really hope you enjoy the channel. I don't actually know if he subscribed to the channel as well, which is cool. I'm hoping he does, because you know I'm always looking for more followers.
Marched unto our golden plains.
Or subscribers.
Fair folk
Well,
saw
follower on PlayStation, subscriber on YouTube.
They found the rocks and rising of this land pleasing.
I do think people can find me, like if I start streaming, then they might see like, oh, hey, here's a live broadcast. I hope that's how it works, because it'd be really cool if people could find me that way as well. I believe they can. Alright. I mean, that doesn't really hurt anymore. I can take a couple of little blows like that. Oh, what's this? Well, that's not bad. 80 health. Honestly, I think I want to equip that. I mean, yeah, my primal stuff is nice, but 80 health is nothing to sneeze at. Now, I do lose that minus 15% mana costs, but that's fine. I'll have other ways to get my mana costs down. And those shoes are kind of too good to miss. If I can find the rest of that, that's not bad. Those sets. 20 plus 25% mana. That's real nice. Just clear that out. I'd like to find the rest of those, that outfit there. I mean, they do really have pretty decent gear in Kingdoms of Amalur. I really do think the main draw is the gameplay over the gear itself and, like, the types of weapons. But they have some really good item sets. Although, I do think that in terms of, like, gear you can get, I do believe Bethesda does have the edge on that. In terms of, like, Elder Scrolls and Fallout. I do think Kingdoms of Amalur did rely too heavily on having gear sets. That is the only critique I'd really give on the gear. Yeah, I'm gonna need that thing to die. Excellent. Keep these to sell, jeez. Nice. Now go discover this place for the experience points. Nice. And there might, for all I know, there might be a lore stone around here. It never hurts to explore in this game. Alright, so that would head us up into Akatha. So we want to head south. There we go. Though we will go up here to see whatever it is. The assassin really thinks they're going to do something. Alright. Yeah, we're still heading in the right direction. And hey, any place to kill the Freeman assassins. Although, given the actions they're usually doing, I think the only free thing about them is they like to free other people's belongings. Yeah, I'm a little out of the way now. Oh, fun news. I'm going to try to do a couple broadcasts with Master Duel. I know it's been a little while since I have. I'm working on building an Albaz deck. We're going to see if that can get me up in some of the rankings. I have not really been playing Master Duel. It was not as exciting as I was hoping it was going to be. In my opinion, like, two of the best games ever made for Yu-Gi-Oh! Were Reverse of Arcadia and Over the Nexus. I'm still kind of waiting for another game like that. Like, I've tried the Rush Duel game. It's, I mean, it's not like it's bad. It's just really not doing what I want it to do. And the Rush Duel is kind of an annoying format. Like, just enough to be annoying. Because also, it involves, like, heavy monster summoning and heavy monster use in the deck. It's not what I'm used to when it comes to deck building. I usually try to have a bit more balance between monsters, spells, and traps. Although I find that in this current format, I play more spells than traps. 5D's era, I found I would play... Well, depending on the deck, like spellcasters still play more spell cards. But I find that I could play more spells and traps balanced. Like, my go-to was 20 monsters, 10 spells, 10 traps. Can't really do that as much in this format. I find myself needing a lot more spells than traps. Although Lost Wind is a personal favorite of mine, my current deck does run 3. That's not bad. It's just, you know, it just fits me. And that way I don't have to run as many hand traps, because the decks that I tend to build do not require hand traps, but the format kind of does require hand traps. And, you know, with 3 Lost Winds, I can get, like, 6 uses out of that. Since when a monster is special summoned from the extra deck on your opponent's field, you can set it from the graveyard, but you banish it once it leaves the field. So Lost Wind, again, one of my favorite trap cards at this point. Absolutely amazing. How are we going? Yeah, we're about there. Any lore stones? I will also tell you, eventually we are going to go find every single lore stone there is. Because once we get our Detect Hidden up high enough, we'll be able to see our lore stones on the mini-map. So we're going to be going region by region to find every single lore stone possible. And I will, of course, use some wikis, because there are a few lore stones that are hidden inside dungeons. So, like, for example, There's one by the House of Ballads. There's a dungeon that we need to go into for the storyline that has a hidden room that has the final lore stone of that region there. So, having high enough detect hidden is also necessary. So like I said, we're gonna get all of them.
They crowned him king.
Never have gotten all of them before, but I intend to get it now. Because I can. And I kind of figured that'd be kind of cool to show off. So let's see the lore stone for this area. That's not bad. And Talarain we're going to need to get eventually as well. I've already gotten some good ones. Still need the rest of Glendara. Haxie would be good to get. Gorgorith we don't really need to get, but we're going to get anyway. Again, just because we can. Alright, Melaglir, that's what we're looking for. And here's a lore stone.
The Lord of Tides, the thrice-crowned king, the bandit prince of Melaglir. He forged from blood a sword of
here's where we need to go.
And rend and sear. From hardened hearts his people wept, tears to flood from stone unbroken, the long-forgotten truth unspoken.
Alright, what are we looking at? Here we are.
On a darkling wind she rose.
Here's our contact, Patrick Morgan.
And I, her chosen witness, proud,
and he's a poet. Fantastic.
Something about you reminded me of a verse. Of course, the poet was discussing death.
Oh good, you're likening me to death. Thanks. So you're a charmer. Have you seen the Carafe?
A particularly belligerent woman, if I recall. I believe she left our village recently for parts unknown. Master Dace made quite the fuss. Apparently, she left her possessions in a footlocker in her room. I suppose she left in a hurry.
Where do you think Larikara went?
How would I possibly know? Safe travels.
Yeah, you are kind of a jerk. Alright. I think I need to go upstairs. Okay. Taking these. Trying to remember how to sneak. There we go. She can see me. No, don't fill up again. Can't get her to go away. So I think I need that death notice. Ah, crap.
You there! Halt! Don't let me catch you making trouble again.
Okay. Well, hopefully we kept the item. Okay, so... somebody's husband was killed. Was that not important? It's because of you, punk.
Return. How may I be of help? Safe travels.
So you're useless. Okay. So what do I do? So investigate her room. Oh, I didn't even need to steal that thing. Crud. Search Toulon. Well, now I'm annoyed. I didn't even need that thing. Which I should have thought of. I mean, I've done this quest before. I have not gotten enough sleep. Long loading screens. Here we go. Come on. Will it let me get rid of that thing? I want to kill it. I cannot get rid of it. Fantastic. So I gotta search a place called Toulon. Okay. It's not too far away. Though now I'm stuck with a stolen item. That's fun. Oh, I am not even going the right way. Try going over here instead. Maybe make some smart decisions. Alright. There we are. Goodbye. Thank you. Don't come again. I need you all to die. There we go. Oh, that's good to know. Oh, a whole cluster of them. That didn't take long. So, speaking on that Albaz deck, there's a couple of things I'm looking at. The way the deck is going to work the best is by making it a light and dark attribute using deck with spellcasters and dragons. Although I would be running one Fiend, Magic Haribo, and at the moment my current build has one Springin' Kit, which is a beast type. But mostly it's light dragons, dark dragons, light spellcasters, dark spellcasters. So it's a fusion heavy deck. My build does use Dragoon. Unfortunately, Dragoon, as you know, is banned on Master Duel. So that's annoying. I'm also hoping Master Duel has all the cards that I need. I know there were some problems with the card pool not being updated as much as people think it should. Which, you know, I get that. Again, I would like them to fix the ban list. I think that'd be fabulous. We're going to make, like, the best Alba's deck that we can. Which, instead of focusing on Dragoon, like mine does, instead it's going to probably focus on just getting out the Alba's fusions as fast as possible. Or the other idea that my friend and I were kicking around is a Blue Eyes Albaz deck, which would be rather interesting. So that's something we're going to try. I'll be building something similar to my real-life deck at first, just to try that out, just to see how that works. Because again, it might work very well. You know, if it doesn't, it doesn't. I mean, my test duels with it have gone pretty well. I won 5 matches in a row today with it, actually. And I did a little more work on it after I got home. I was quite excited about that. We're going to see how that does in the tournament tomorrow. And I think it's going to do pretty well online. Just hope I have the crafting materials for it. And if not, you know, I just got to do a little grinding. But it should be an interesting deck to, you know, use this format. The Albaz stuff is a high-speed fusion engine, which uses Springens, Dogmatica, Tri-Brigade, Sword Soul. They actually just released a structure deck for it. It's looking pretty good so far. I'm seeing a lot of people using Albaz. You know, I like the aesthetic. It's also giving me a chance. I'm going to try out using Genesis Dragon and Prime Material Dragon in it. 2 old favorites of mine that I have not gotten to see a lot of use with. But I'm excited to see what could happen.
Sending a neophyte to rescue me.
I am the Fateless One. You will speak to me with respect. Thank you.
There was a necromancer in Mel Aglia.
Okay.
Look around you. Patrick Morkin's wife may have died from natural causes, but nothing natural brought her back.
Oh.
I know because I've been
so the jerk that we met
feast on prisoners for over a week. She and her husband are nearby. If you strike quickly, you can catch them by surprise and end this horror.
Well, all right.
As threatening as his dead wife may seem, kill the sorcerer first. Once the master is destroyed, the magic that animates her corpse will dissipate.
So our contact is a necromantic jerk. All right. I mean, we knew we didn't like him.
With you distracting them, I should be able to escape. I'll see you at the Raven when this is done. Now, by all means, take your time killing this.
Okay. I mean, I'm okay with setting him on fire. I didn't like the guy to begin with. Oh, Patrick! I desire your death.
This isn't what it looks like. Oh, fine. I'll admit it. I tried to bring her back from the grave. Is it really so hard to understand? Have you never been in love?
This dude doesn't remember.
Your timing is impeccable. I think she's hungry, and you'll make quite the feast. Don't be a stranger.
Well, I'm gonna fate shift you. Just because I particularly don't like you. Not bad. Again, I just don't like the guy. There was no reason for me to fate shift him. Did not matter. And we get back the Prismere lockpick we just used. Nice. Well, that's frightening. Also going to take care of our level up. Alright, what do we want to take? Upgrade the chain lightning. And now we get access to Sage. So now as a Sage, we get plus 40% lightning elemental damage. That's up 5%. Up 4% is 17% mana cost reduction. We get plus 1 mana regen per second, so that's about the same. And our blink becomes Ice Blink. So our teleport gives an ice effect. So not bad. Honestly, that's a pretty good level up there. We're now the Sage. Gonna save right there. Now we got 2 things in sorcery left. The next one is the sorcerer at 76, and once we get to 109, we unlock the Archmage. So we're getting pretty powerful at this point. And the next time we level up, we'll be able to do a few more things. We'll be able to get our sorcery abilities to 50, and that will unlock some more powerful attacks, including a lightning storm ability. We just did that to sell them later. Alright. Well, the dude was a creep. I have no problem with killing him. Which I did. I went too far. There we go. Loading, loading, loading. Okay. Let's go meet with Lerka, I think. I am not great with names. There you go. Lerkara.
After all this, I'm grateful to be alive and uneaten. It was lucky that you showed up when you did.
I mean, I thought it was just quest progression.
I'm impressed, neophyte. Few of your rank would be able to handle a necromancer of Morkan's power.
I am the Fateless
I will
one.
remain behind, attend to the village. You should report to Savant Engar as quickly as you can. Goodbye, then. Hail,
Okay.
Wanderer.
I wonder where Engar is. He might be in Rathir. Man, that spins a while. Wow, that spins a long time. There we go. So yeah, he's going to be in Rathir. Thankfully, we're not too far in Melaglir. But Rathir, like I said, that is the capital city of the Dulkalfar. I think Melson Shear is supposed to be the Luckelfars. Can't remember. But honestly, Rathir is, I believe, the biggest city in the Feylands, except for Odessa, which is the gnome city. I do wish gnomes were a playable race. That would have been interesting. Rathir is absolutely gorgeous. It's also where we get started on the Dead Kell quest line. You have to be level 10 to start it. It's one of the DLC. Honestly, it's absolutely gorgeous. One of my favorite locations in the game. And I do like coastal cities. They are always nice. In my opinion, I like... As much as I love mountains, I do also love a good coastal city. You know, the water's gorgeous. I love the ocean. If we get some mountains and ocean together, I'd be okay with that. And I think Rathir has a bit more of a coastline of personality. You know, here along the coast of the Atlantic, I grew up, of course, being used to the coast of Massachusetts and New York, which I definitely think it's a coastline with personality. Don't really like the coastlines in North Carolina as much. I mean, the beaches are beautiful. I'm not going to tell you they're not. But I prefer kind of the rocky shores, the marinas, you know, just like in Plymouth. That's a pretty shoreline. Well, I digress. Well, we're actually going to end here for now, as we take that journey to Rathir later. Which is, I believe, right over there. Because it is late. I must get up early tomorrow for work. And I'm going to hope they scheduled more people besides me. So until next time, this has been your wintry neighborhood Winterspell. Reminding you guys to stay frosty. And reminding you, you're all fabulous. Thank you for the support. And I will work on that Albaz deck so we can show it off on Master Duel. And hopefully have something interesting to show you guys. So, like I said, until next time, I will see you guys later. Love you all. You're all fabulous. And I will see you on Sunday for the next episode of Just Another Day in Paradise. Alright, I'll see you guys.